Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy GZTV back with another video, and hopefully you guys are enjoying your Friday. I have a lot of storming going on where I'm at, not right now currently, but yeah, it's gonna be a pretty shitty day. It's supposed to be, but we're here. We got a video. We got a couple of videos coming out today. I'm gonna try to edit and post my Tyler the Creator video. And put that on my agenda. I have a decent amount to do today. I have to get some damn homework done, but yeah, we'll work on that here in a little bit. But we have Dexter. We have the 5th episode of season 4. I just wanted to watch another episode to see the fallout of the previous episode, and I have to say it's kind of disappointing. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go back to watching The Walking Dead today. So there you have it. So yeah. Dexter arrives at the parking lot of Frank Lundy's hotel, which is now a crime scene. Like he's like, what the hell just happened? His sister got shot. He's confused. I'm sure no one. I mean, I didn't expect his sister to get shot at all. So very unexpected. But yeah. The paramedic said Deb isn't seriously injured, and Dexter is visibly relieved. Like she should be able to make it. There's not going to be a struggle at all, like the ice truck killer. Which I didn't want her to struggle. I didn't really want her to die in this series just yet, but it seemed like they took this storyline and just kind of, like, we gotta get going. I don't really know why they did that, but I don't know. I'm not, like, super mad about it. It's just kind of weird that they did that. Deb didn't see her assailant, and her cash and credit cards are gone, so are Lundy's watch and wallet. So it was pretty much like an armed robbery. Or what do you call it? Someone that like murders you and robs you. I don't know if there's like a term for that, but anyways, Christine Hill is at the scene and checks with Quinn, after which she asks Angel for a statement. Angel gives her a funny little news headline to write, which is great. They can actually use her for beneficial things now, and Christine wants to make things right because she knows she wronged Quinn's police force. So yeah. Dexter breaks into Lundy's hotel room looking for details of the interesting encounter Lundy mentioned the other day. So he actually encountered the Trinity killer, and I'm not sure if he really knew it or not, but he did. So there's a little bit of dramatic irony in there for the audience. As Trinity is sitting at a diner, he watches news of Lundy's death. I'm not really sure. This guy's being really, like, strict in public. I got, like, his order wrong. I don't know if Trinity actually did that. I can't really tell you, honestly. He probably did, though. Rita is hurrying the kids out the door on her way to the hospital when Dexter's phone starts ringing. So, yeah. So he's lying out at the apartment, and that's kind of like the big thing that's happening too in the show. At the hospital, Deb wakes up and Dexter waves from the bedside chair. They're there to visit her, all that sort of stuff, and Deb feels guilty. Yeah, Deb has been put in a couple of fucked up positions on this show so far. So yeah, as he waits, he thinks, he takes her to the bathroom, and as he waits, he thinks that even though Deb's life was spared, he won't be returning the favor. He's not gonna. I think he means he's not gonna spare the Trinity killer's life. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. As Dexter exits Deb's hospital room, Rita arrives with baby Harrison. She's gonna pay a visit to Deb herself. And she's like, why didn't you get rid of the apartment? And it's a pretty terrible time considering his sister is fucking hospitalized and almost died, that you would say something like that. Pretty insensitive, but alright. Anton helps Deb back in bed and hovers over her concerned. Deb cheated on Anton with Lundy. So Deb really doesn't have that much interest in Anton, and it's kind of fucked up, and it's kind of an awkward little encounter there they have in the hospital room. At the station, Angel brings a cup of coffee to Maria LaGuerta, who just got off the phone with Lundy's daughter. No, she disclosed the relationship, yada yada yada. The homicide team discusses the case. They need to get lab results. They need to figure out who did this. See if they can find some evidence at the scene, of course. And yeah. The floor in Dexter's apartment is covered with towels, mops, and rubber gloves, desecrating his sanctuary. He had a secret life and he was able to hide his stuff there, and now he can't really do that anymore. Rita's kind of on his case. He needs to be an honest man in this relationship. Trinity is picking out a hammer at a hardware store. It's crazy. I mean, the salesman's helping this guy pick a murder weapon. Yeah. As Nikki Wald is walking down the street, she catches sight of herself on the cover of the Miami Tribune. Under the headline, she kind of like freaks out. She's like a drug addict. She's like a fiend, crackhead, whatever you want to call her. So she like has this weird reaction, Dexter sits in his car outside Trinity's next kill site, listening to one of Lundy's tapes as he describes the building. And so he is looking to catch the Trinity killer, which he pretty much does in the process of this episode. Gwen thanks Christine with a sexual act for her article about Johnny Rose and his STD. So we're just kind of bouncing around from storyline to storyline. I know this review doesn't seem very organized, but Christine and Gwen pretty much reconcile with each other. Christine kind of makes it up to him, yeah. Then the next morning, Deb moves into Astra's room. Evidence. The next morning, Deb moves into Astra's room, and Astra moves into Cody's room, so they move Deb into their house, which is a very nice gesture, of course. As the kids file out the door, Dexter thanks Rita for letting Deb stay with them. It was either here or your apartment that you have, she's kind of like rubbing that in his face, kind of like reminding him that he lied about something. Like, she needs him to be known about it. Paul was probably a liar to her. I think she had another husband before that, too. So at the station, LaGuerta remarks to Angel that he didn't sleep at her place last night. So, why did you do that? And obviously, Angel's probably needs time to himself to kind of reflect on this disclosed relationship that they have. Dexter's in the evidence room in the pretense that Deb has lost a ring of family heirloom. They didn't log it into inventory. He took it, or apparently, the Trinity killer took it. Man, these fucking videos are long, man. Jesus Christ. Alright, we gotta keep going. So at the office building where Trinity plans to commit a bludgeoning, the security guard is giving him a tour. And this whole time, Dexter's trying to kind of figure out which person in this building is going to die. So, yeah. They catch on to Trinity's killings. Obviously, they know where he's going to kill. They know the patterns. They're looking for it now. Continuing down the hall, Trinity learns that the guard makes his rounds every 2 hours and that each round takes about 45 minutes, give or take a smoke break. So, he kind of has a plan. He kind of devises a plan now based on that. So, yeah. Deb is sitting on the couch staring down at a crying Harrison. And, yeah. I don't really know why that matters. Deb knew about the apartment. Rita knew about the apartment as well. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Deb and Rita were told that the apartment got sold, and he lied to both of them. Dexter's in the lab listening to Lundy's last tape and notes that Lundy never found Trinity's signature cremation ashes at any of the kill sites. See, that's very interesting. Johnny Rose is found lying dead in a pool of his own blood, having been shot 3 times. By maybe the Trinity killer? I don't know the suspect. I'm pretty sure. No, it's Nikki Wald. Nikki Wald is who did it. I'm sorry. They like corner her in like an alleyway and stuff. I'm sorry. I'm like forgetting shit. Deputy Chief Matthews meets with Guerta in her office. Congratulating him or her on the arrest. This is a pretty big time arrest. This is a pretty big time case. All that stuff. Like, they can't let this, their relationship go to the press as well. That's kind of what he was discussing. Dude, holy shit, this episode, bro. This review. Dexter plans to have Trinity on his table in a few hours. He knows exactly where he's going to go to kill him. And, yeah, Deb wants to see him, but he starts making up excuses. Deb's probably going insane, staying at the house with his family. Deborah says, it doesn't matter what I do or what I choose. He shows up to, like, her kill site, I think. And she says, it doesn't matter what I do or what I choose. Or her murder scene site, I guess. What's wrong? There's nothing I can do about it. If I'm not hurting myself, I'm hurting everyone around me. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm broken. No, you're not. I am, Dexter says. And there's like a interesting brother-sister conversation. He walks towards her, but she won't let him near her. And she's just going through it. Obviously, Deb's like a mess. We know that. Dexter enters his apartment to prepare for hunting Trinity, but is surprised to find Rita there with the babies. That they kind of have a discussion. Rita finds like the box with all the weapons and stuff in there, and Dexter has a secret compartment, so he just shows her what's on top. At first, I really thought he was going to reveal to Rita that he was a serial killer, but I feel like it was way too soon for that anyway. So he showed his dad's rifle. It's after dark and Trinity is moving about inside the office building carrying a black duffel bag, so Dexter plans on stopping him. Trinity lowers a visor over his face as his victim pleads with him, I'm a father, and that's probably why Trinity fucking killed him. I mean, that's like his kill pattern. His kill pattern's like exactly like how his life is, because he has a wife and kids, and I don't even know if we knew that at first. Dexter, the recording disc is gone, but Dexter has like evidence. He's looking at the cameras and stuff. Dexter pushes buttons until he locates Trinity on the 4th floor. Just to get to his location, he gets up the stairs, and yeah. Trinity dips, Dexter follows pursuit, and then he heads to the suburbs, which we didn't expect him to live in a super nice part of town. So on a residential street, Trinity pulls into the driveway of a brightly lit, welcoming house. The monster's a husband and a father just like him, so the Lundys had a couple theories and they were wrong, so yeah, that's gonna do it for the review. I thought this episode was decent. I guess we learned a little bit more about the Trinity killer that we didn't know about. We didn't really know about like his home life and stuff. It's kind of crazy to think that this guy has a wife and kids, but then again, Dexter does as well. And they're both very successful serial killers. So yeah, now Dexter knows exactly where he lives. The recording disc, of course, got taken out of the tape. I mean, he could have, like, took his phone out and probably, like, recorded the surveillance footage, but people would have probably said it was fake, so I don't know. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, GZTV. I really hate that these fucking review videos have to be so long. It is what it is. There's a lot of content to talk about, a lot of different storylines in the show kind of developing, but I gotta go get ready for class, go pack my car, possibly get some homework done. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys probably around 6 for another video on the channel. It's going to be a while. I got to go to class today and drive home.